Adam, I can't even sort of begin to imagine what you're feeling right now, obviously after defeating the semi-final. If you can maybe just try and sum up your thoughts.
Firstly, I think we've got to, say well done to Oldham, well done to Mickey, well done to his players, and they was excellent tonight, and wish them all the best in the final. And yeah, just hugely disappointed. Don't think they've had to do a great deal to score the goals. I think when we watch the goals back, we'll be so disappointed with ourselves, and that's the worst thing. If you play against a team and they come and play through you or whatever, but yeah, I think the first goal is massive, and we've caused it ourselves.
Yeah, maybe the most gutting thing is we've shown so many times this season just how good we can be, and we just didn't quite get going tonight. To try and beat a very decent Oldham side, obviously who are on form as well, coming off the back of the win last week.
Yeah, no, of course they are. Listen, they're a very good side. Got momentum from that game, but I think the large spells of the first half, we had a lot of the ball. We probably didn't create nowhere near enough. We need to be a bit more patient, a few more switches of play maybe. And I think it boils down to like moments. Harrison's give it to Hunty way too quickly, and then we sort of gifted them a goal, which we're disappointed with. We tried. We knew we couldn't go back to front and play into their hands. We had to try and play through them, and that takes bravery and courage. And I was pleased with the reaction after that mistake. I thought it settled everyone down a bit, and we sort of seemed to be braver and get on the ball. But then when we got the ball into relatively good areas, we just didn't do enough with it on the day. And like I say, they had a chance. What an unbelievable finish was it, the second one, and then the third one got across us in the near post, and it's probably game over when it goes 3-0 after 55 minutes. And like I say, just full credit to Oldham, but yeah, I will be disappointed with ourselves.
Yeah, just like you touched on there, when we went a goal down, it seemed to sort of calm everyone down just inside the stadium. Obviously a lot more composure as well coming from your team, and then a couple of minutes of Oldham brilliance just seemed to be like a massive uppercut to the stomach, and really killed the game.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not being disrespectful. I don't know if it was brilliance from them, or just poor play from us, really. And we haven't done that all season. We've been really proud of our clean sheets that we kept all year, and today we've gifted goals away. We haven't been strong enough when it mattered. I thought we lost a battle for one of the goals in the middle of the pitch, and then the lads got across to score for the third one. So yeah, I think, not being disrespectful to Oldham, they was got that nous, that know-how, and we probably lacked that a little bit as a group. And that's our learnings. We've got to learn from it, and make sure that it's obviously very disappointing and it hurts, and make sure we learn and come back better next year.
Obviously, from when the third goal goes in as well, just how hard is it from that point on to try and build any kind of momentum to try and fight for a comeback? Yeah,
I think it gives them momentum. Their fans obviously going crazy behind the goal, and it gives them all a lift, doesn't it? 3-0. The only way back in for us was an early goal, and then get our fans going, get a bit of momentum ourselves, but it gives them a lift. And I think whenever we did get into good areas, there seemed to be an Oldham player coming out, blocking it, and I think that's the bit of know-how that they had, just to read situations and deal with situations in both boxes better than us.
I know it's maybe no consolation and maybe no time to think of this now, but when you look back, from when you first came here to obviously tonight, it's been one hell of a rollercoaster. I think that's fair to say, and obviously, to stay up last season and to fight for promotion this season, it's a journey that just hasn't quite had its ending tonight. But it's a journey, obviously, that we could have the glorious ending again maybe next year. Yeah, I'm so proud of the players. They've absolutely given us everything all season. We was disappointed with Braintree, and they responded with an unbelievable finish to the season. And it hurts, but I think in the cold light of day we'll be really pleased with the season, a good building block. And you look at these teams like Barnet, I think 3 years in the playoffs, Notts County maybe 3 years in the playoffs before they got over the line, and that's probably just where we are. It's our first full season together as a group, and we've got to learn a lot from this and make sure we come back better next year. And hopefully, it's not going to be easy. Carlisle
going to come down and have a big budget, no doubt. Mark Hughes staying on as manager, what a statement that is for them. So it's not going to be easy, and we've got to improve and be better and take all our disappointment into next season.
Obviously, for the fans, heading home tonight, there was over 8,000 of them in here tonight. What message would you give to them?
Just like for myself, all the staff, everyone at the club, the players, just a massive thank you for their support. To me, individually, it's been unbelievable. And throughout the season, the time, effort, money that they've spent throughout the season to come and support us home and away has been unbelievable. And yeah, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of all the players and the staff, just a massive thank you.
Thanks for your time, Adam.
And thanks to you too as well for everything you've done.
No, thank you.